The President and His Eminence Malcolm Cardinal Ranjith engaged in a discussion with the families of those killed and injured in the Easter Sunday attack at the St. Sebastian's Church in Katwapitia, Negombo today.
එදා සිට අපි පුළුවන් තරම් උත්සාහ කරා අපිට කවුද මේක කළේ කියන එක දැනගන්නට විනිවිද පෙනෙන පරීක්ෂණයක්.
Ever since the attacks, we have tried our best to find out who was behind this through a transparent investigation. Because the Presidential Committee, Vijit Malalgoda's committee and the Parliamentary Select Committee have arrived at different conclusions. All of those reports pointed at neglecting responsibility, but those committees did not find out who was behind this, who purchased the explosives, who organized this, or who encouraged these people. It feels as though we can only see the tip of the iceberg, while something much larger lies beneath the surface. Over the years, we have appealed to numerous leaders for assistance, but ultimately we found ourselves compelled to approach the Human Rights Council in Geneva. Still, we have not got any solution. This has left us feeling hopeless. The question that lingers in our mind is, why did they do this to us? What did we do to them to deserve such treatment? We placed our trust in you because we desperately seek answers to these questions.
ඒ නිසා අපිට මේ ප්‍රශ්නෙට උත්තරයක් අවශ්‍ය නිසා තමයි මෙදා අපි ඔබතුමා ගැන විශ්වාසය ලැබුවේ.
දැනට අවුරුදු 5කට වඩා වැඩි කාලයක් ගත වෙලා තිබෙනවා. අපි එවැනි ඛේදවාචකයක් කිසිසේත්ම කාලේ වැලිතලාවට යටපත් වෙලා ඒක මකා දමන්න ඉඩ දෙන්නේ.
More than 5 years have passed since the Easter Sunday attacks. We will never allow for such a tragedy to be forgotten or to get lost in the sands of time. I advise the Secretary to the Ministry of Public Security that we should not be investigating trying to find evidence to prove our assumptions. I advised officials to conduct a transparent and impartial investigation guided by openness and objectivity. One reason is there is widespread belief in society that the Easter Sunday attacks may have been carried out to gain political mileage. If hundreds of innocent lives were sacrificed for political purposes, that is a tragedy. If politics in our country has reached such a destructive place, the people must know about this. Secondly, there is growing concern in society regarding these investigations. People are questioning whether the government's mechanisms for preventing attacks or conspiracies are somehow involved in these incidents. If any attack undermines the nation's security mechanisms in the minds of the people, our country will always remain unsafe. It will be unsafe even now. If the groups tasked with preventing such attacks become involved in them, it creates an extremely dangerous situation. It is crucial that the truth of what happened is uncovered. Thirdly, nearly 274 people lost their lives and many more were injured. The victims deserve justice for the loss of their loved ones, children and families. Therefore, we must conduct these investigations fairly. I believe the Easter Sunday attack has significantly divided our society, creating suspicion, hatred and anger among different groups. Therefore, it is essential that justice is served. I guarantee to you that your expectations are the same as mine. First and foremost, we have established a regime where the goal of the citizens of this country aligns with mine. Therefore, it is both my expectation and hope that the justice you seek will undoubtedly be delivered. We have already initiated this process and have made arrangements to begin the investigations very soon. You have placed your trust in us, and we will ensure justice and fairness in this matter. We need an investigation and an experience that will prevent such a tragedy from ever happening in our country again. I assure you of that.
අපේ පරීක්ෂණ දියත් කිරීම සඳහා කටයුතු කරලා තිබෙනවා. ඔබ අප කෙරෙහි විශ්වාසය තබන්න. ඔබට අප මේ ප්‍රශ්නයේදී සාධාරණත්වයේ යුක්තිය මේ සමාජය තුළ තහවුරු කරනවා. නැවත මෙවැනි ඛේදවාචකයක් අපේ රට තුළ ඇති නොවීම සඳහා වූ පරීක්ෂණයක් අත්දැකීමක් අපේ රට අවශ්‍යයි. ඒ පිළිබඳව ඔබට සහතික කරනවා.
The general public who were present were also given the opportunity to direct questions to the President. I expect this much and nothing more. My son, my eldest son, and these 2 children were lost. I had 1 daughter, my only daughter, and she had 3 children. Everyone is gone. I'm living alone now, facing each day with despair. I'm not asking for anything else. I'm simply asking for justice.
අම්ම කීප එක
That is true. We have endured the pain of losing loved ones for no reason. Even me personally, when someone or a group takes the lives of others without a reason, it creates an unbearable pain in our hearts. We have experienced that too. Just like you, we know the deep sorrow of that darkness. Therefore, we view it as a responsibility. Therefore, we see this as our responsibility to ensure that justice is delivered.
ශානි අබේසේකර මහත්මයා රවි සෙනවිරත්න මහත්මයා
Shani Abesekar and Ravi Senaviratne said that they were misled by intelligence agencies at that time. What assurance can you provide that those who are investigating today are not being similarly misled?
ඒ දේ නොවේයි කියලා ඔබතුමාගේ සහතිකය මොකක්ද?
ඒ ක්‍රියාවලිය යන
During the process, if it is revealed that any officer is connected to this, we will undoubtedly remove them without hesitation. If we identify anyone involved, we will set them aside. However, that doesn't mean that I will remove everyone. Such actions wouldn't be fair. In an investigation, both sides must feel that the process is just. Justice cannot be served if only one party perceives fairness. Fair measures must be taken from the other party's side as well. Don't doubt us. We are actively conducting these investigations.
කරමින් තිබෙනවා.
It was only us who came to church that were unaware that this attack was going to happen. There were many opportunities to prevent it. Can you give me my child back? Can you give me my mother and father back? What we need is true judicial independence, one that politicians can't interfere with. Only then will this dirty politics disappear from the country.
ප්‍රභූ ආරක්ෂක සේවයට මේක වාර්තා වෙලා
This was reported to the VIP security division. I don't know if those officers had informed the VIPs they were protecting about this, but the VIP security service was aware of this situation. However, you should know that neither I nor any of our party members have taken VIP security for our protection. The only people who could have known are those who had VIP security protecting them. We are not people who had VIP security. When a life is lost, the greatest justice that can be done is to bring that life back, which we all know is not possible. So what is justice? Justice means holding accountable those responsible for carrying out such a horrific attack through investigations. Preventing the possibility of such tragedies from happening again is what we call justice. But I don't think any of us expect a life for a life that was lost. We know that's unrealistic. If politics is the primary factor in the collapse of this system, then reforming it is inherently a political matter as well. Some believe that the system's collapse is solely due to politics and that it can be reformed without political involvement. No, the roots of the entire system's collapse is grounded in politics. So any change to this system must also be political.
කිරීම තිබෙන්නේ දේශපාලනය මත.
The president also laid floral tributes at the memorial built in honor of the victims of Easter Sunday bombings.